minutes.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
A proven leader, a proven winner, and a talisman for both club and country, Peter.
Yeah, Gareth Bale is certainly all of those things.
You could almost say he's the perfect attacker, easily one of the fastest players around. And remember all that beautiful technical football that was done at speed, because he always had that pace in his game. And remember his aerial strength too. He was very, very good heading a football.
Mbappe, can he get it through? Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Bellingham! Bellingham! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Now, can they get him away? Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Tries to play it through. Great ball, and he's in here. And here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, and he shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
I think this defence could do themselves a massive favour by being more decisive, more communicative. They're being penetrated too easily, too often.
Dembele wins the duel this time, and the counter is on. He is through here. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And it's Yaya Toure. Played out wide. Pings in across. Oh, good effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Yaya Toure. This might spell danger. Decent chance! Looking for a runner. Oh, that is a nice touch. Impressive jump. Caught offside that time. What a throw in. And he's gone searching crossfield. Bale is in a really good position out wide. He's under a lot of pressure there. Robertson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! A about as smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Picked out Vinicius Junior! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or over-hit it? Perfection.
Manchester United is having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
That could spell trouble. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And he's worked it through. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Robertson. Cross from Robert. He's rising! And that is high. Looking for options for movement. Dembele's delivery. Garcia deals with that nice and simple. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Played out towards the right wing. Bellingham, good purposeful running this. Well read, and the danger is averted. Alexander-Arnold. Yaya Toure. Now Mbappe.
There will be 3
He's
minutes
a sharp little ball here. Takes aim and a header! Keeper always had the measure of that. And this could be the final action of the first half. Right card! And he's gone direct here. Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
So the action resumes. 45 minutes to change their fate. And this is Drogba. Love shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Liverpool get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Now that looks a decent ball. Chouameni. That has been slung wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Bellingham could move up a gear here. And it's Yaya Toure. Bale. It's Bale! Oh, that could be pivotal! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Just the keeper in his way. There's the shot! Oh, good-looking ball. Probing pass. Oh, well measured. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Stanisic. And he's managed to get free. Aimed at the far side. Oh, great leap! It wasn't a great header in the end. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's been cut out, well played. Oh, easy pickings there. Knocks it into space. He has a look up. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Couldn't squeeze it through. Out towards the flank. That's going across goal. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Bruno Fernandes, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Great feat, that.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Look at Dembele! Well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And it's Serginho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way, he's having a pop! Sensational from Vinicius Junior! A finish right from the top draw! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Serginho. Great vision. Dembele in acres of space out wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now he's running. It's Dembele! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Bale plays it short. And here's Bale. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Drogba. Bellingham. He's looking wide. And it's Drogba. Yaya Toure. Flings in across. Liverpool have their second corner now. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
That has not gone well.
Into
a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Mbappe. Marcelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Robertson cuts it out. Yaya Toure. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Serginho. We expected better, and so did he. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Volunteers for each block, please report.
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There is an expectant air here in North London. The Emirates serving the embodiment of class, sophistication for its illustrious inhabitants. Up to 60,000 here, expecting the team to meet their expectation. We are just getting started. Well, it's a formation, this, Jim, with a packed midfield, isn't it?
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of flexibility, Peter. You know, combative without the ball, expansive with it. It's a system that's naturally going to ask an awful lot from your central striker, but also for anyone positioned out wide. You're the key supply route, and at the same time, the defensive cover. So, effectively, you're the lungs and legs of the team. Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more disciplined than people credit him.
Yaya Toure. Xavi. Here's Ake. And it's Xavi. Yaya Toure. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead.
Doué really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Decent chance! Swung over. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Thiago, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Nicely weighted ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, well played, well played. That's rather hopeful. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's ended up in no man's land. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Thiago. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Liverpool really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
It's come to nothing. Bellingham tries one from range. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh no, this does not look good. Thiago deals with that comfortably. He's had a shot! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Serginho. Brazil are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Serginho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And it's Doué. Doué going... Doué! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Doué actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. He's picked his way through. Drogba looking for the run. Dembele gets into a good position. Another chance from a corner. Brazil are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. And it's Serginho. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on. Oh, he's been caught on it here! Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nice-looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And this is Eto'o, and he's worked it through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Toure has the space to scheme. And that is well cleared. Oh, well. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick announcement today.
What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Liverpool will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Back on the way then.
Number 42, Williams.
Crossfield changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
Over to the right flank. Ake did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's found a way through. Yaya Toure. Bellingham. Dembele. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal! Eto'o showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Ake gets across to intercept that. Yaya Toure. Thiago. This is a promising build-up. And it's Doué. Mbappe.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Ake.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure looking to pass their way up the pitch. Eto'o. Great chance! Well read, nice interception. Xavi. That has been slung wide. Alexander-Arnold ventures forward. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele's delivery. Donnarumma deals with that nice and simple. Serginho. Now Thiago, looking for a runner. That has been cut short. And it's Bellingham. Driving on and making good progress. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Serginho, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, he's enjoyed that, he evidently loves the contest. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. Just about up to 75 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Getting up there! Quality ball. Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. And it's Doué. And he's found a way past. Oh, can he get onto this?
There they go, hunting again.
Drogba. Threads one in.
Liverpool clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Tries to pass it through. Bellingham with impressive job. Oh, he's hit the bar. And no, he had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Brazil, number 20.
The two coaches are signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
18,
time.
Doué. Number 13, Xavi. Number 6, Thiago.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Number 9,
Cut it out.
Number 7,
Long ball looking to counter.
Number 11, Shevchenko.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He is through here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
Hello everybody, and please join me in
Would you
wishing
summarise what we... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marcelo. He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
And a header! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Mbappe.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That's going in strongly.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Neymar gets on his bike and on the move. Liverpool leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Yaya Toure. He's having a pop! Oh, that's fabulous! A finish right from the top drawer. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Schneider. Baresi. And it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely aimed pass. And he cuts out the supply. This is a promising build-up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Now it's Drogba. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Schneider. Vitinha just eases him off the ball. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar stood his ground strongly. Marcelo wants to run onto this. He's found a way through. And it's Hullet. Hullet! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's picked his way through, so no flag hit. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. Dembele. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Looking for the run. Drogba finds himself offside. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Hullet. Sneijder. Chance for a shot! Well taken goal. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Brazil cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vitinha, and the counter is on.
Minutes has been indicated.
And this is Sneijder. Knocks it into space. It's Bale! Gareth glittering Bale! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And we've reached half-time. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared. At the interval, it's 2-2. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. He's not got that quite right. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, well measured. Mbappe picks it up out wide. He's rising! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Vitinha. Rijkaard was in no mood for any of that. Drogba. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. And this is Yaya Toure. Threads one in.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Oh, what has happened here? Might be danger here.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. Vitinha. Here's Zakaria. Stood up well to him there. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Robertson venturing down the left. And it's Yaya Toure. Lahm spots it and intercepts. And here's Mbappe. Yaya Toure, a player whose confidence, whose sense takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gullit tries to clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Floated through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vitinha, now it's Gullit. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Robertson, looking for options for movement. Zakaria, a good-looking ball. And he is dashing away. Ball's gone astray. And it's Zakaria. Neymar, spread it left.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Quality ball. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Neymar. Neymar! And the difference is still one, but only just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
And this is Yaya Toure. It's Drogba! Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That has been cut short. Now it's Gullit. Now it's Gullit. Now, can they get him away? That's been slipped through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Sends it crossfield. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Yaya Toure taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Oh, well played.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And this is Drogba, and he's lost his man. It's Drogba! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Messi. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Applies the finish! It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Ronaldo. Now that's well seen too. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
And it's Yaya Toure. Van Dijk tries to pass it through, and now the breakaway. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, there's a probing ball. First quarter of an hour gone. Messi. So it is still 0-0. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Goes for the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
It's a sharp pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. And it's Bellingham, played out to the left flank. And that's... Tries a shot! Oh, and one more try! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hazard, oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's nice. Hazard! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And it's Azar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's found space here. Dembele. Bellingham takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Robertson. Robertson got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stood up well to him there. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Azar.
This is the time you need that pace. It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
No way through. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And that has put paid to that. And here's Mbappe. Yaya Toure.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dembele! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Bullish header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Dembele actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Messi. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline. So let's get the ball rolling. Alexander-Arnold. Some resolute defending there. Yaya Toure. And it's Dembele. Bellingham. He's having a hit! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get it through? And this is Bale. Goes for a shot! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2 then. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. A lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's gone back to the keeper. Now, what about a counter-attack? And he was quick to react. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Bale. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's had it taken off him.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
He's herring after that one. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that was asking for too much. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Hazard. Now it's Bale, and he's found a way past. Driving forward, good read, needed to be.
Bale clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And that is a little undercooked. Bellingham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
It's Drogba! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. Dembele, played in. Oh, great leap! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Hazard, showing great feet there. And he's been shifted off it. Yaya Toure. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Bale. Great defending, strong and determined. Bellingham. Great vision. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Great chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And a header! Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Drogba. And here's Dembele. Can he get onto this?
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now this could be a chance. Marcelo receives it in a good position here. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Looking for the run. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Check claims comfortably. Now, Can they get him away? Azar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And this is Bale. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Rijkaard. Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in. Shot could be on. And he's got away from it. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now it's Bellingham. That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Drogba. Oh, just skips past his man. So that's it. It is all over. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Bellingham taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The great team, the people's team. That is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. Things already rolling. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
That has ended up in no man's land. Great vision, and he's gone backward here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Eto'o. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Robertson. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. He's cut it out. Has a look and plays it forward. Can he spark a counter here? Eto'o was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. And
he's in! Mbappe! And he passes it long. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Now it's Drogba. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Now it's come to nothing. Nicely aimed pass. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Drogba.
That's good play from him.
Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Cast somewhat off target. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a searching pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. Robertson finding himself in space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Half an hour played now. He's shifting through the gears here. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Eto'o. Stood up well to him there. Eto'o wants to run onto this. Robertson tries to pass it through. Pass is just off target.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Yaya Toure, Mbappe.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And they can counter here. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Robertson made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Mbappe. Pinches it off him. And it's Yaya Toure. He's a sharp little ball here. Great defending, strong and determined. Nicely weighted ball. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we are where we began. The scoreline remains 0-0 at the break. Second period is on the way.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Looking for the run. Quick look, then plays it in. Deftly away. And here's Dembele. And the finish! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Drogba. Dembele. Chance for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. Corinthians are looking to go forward now. That's put pay to the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, now he can... And the shot! And that's another fine save.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's come loose. Goes for the shot! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff!
Gorgeous!
Just gorgeous!
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Corinthians have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? And there's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And here's Dembele. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to...
Decent chance! And no mistake! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
E o gol! Aos 20 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 20.
Liverpool cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems...
It's Drogba! That's got him rattled. Corner number 2 then. He's rising! Denied by an instinctive save.
Rijkaard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Dembele. Played back towards his own goal.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a... He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They get a throw in.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No, that was never going to make it. Bellingham. Played into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the... Bellingham! And he's lifted it over.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Looking to play him in. Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Goes for a shot! That's another chance! And that's a good finish. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's
good effort from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past. And he's been shifted off it.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Nice looking ball. And Dijk spots it and intercepts.
Foram indicados 4 minutos de acréscimo.
And he's intervened well there. And it's Doué. Vieira. Well read, nice interception. Works it forward. Mbappe. And this is Yaya Touré. He's having a shot! Doué is a player who barely... And that will be it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Liverpool certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He is through here. Goes for a shot! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
I doubt that. Oh, he's having a go! Bellingham! That is brilliant! A finish of true class! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, super find. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 13 minutes is
Liverpool with the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Pinches it off him. And it's Dembele. Bellingham can see things, others simply cannot. Under an awful lot of pressure. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. That's a sharp pass. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now that looks a decent ball. Bellingham. Drogba. Rijkaard. Drogba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. And it's Rijkaard, looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long...
And a header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Drogba really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
And here's Drogba. And it's Robertson. Nice interception, well timed. Messi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's picked out the run. And this is Messi. And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And it's been given away. It's run loose here. He's got away. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Now it's Drogba! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Threads one in. And this is Ibrahimovic. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Robertson. And this is Drogba. It's Drogba! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And he's managed to get rid.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Dembele. Saliba gets across to intercept that.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Vieira. Messi. Donatoni. Bellingham. Could move up a gear here. And the referee has blown for half-time. Liverpool are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
Just a quick announcement.
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. Second period then underway.
Liverpool are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? And he opts to go forward. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Donatoni. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot goal! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Donatoni. Robertson is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, important interception. Mbappe is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Yaya Toure. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Donatoni. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Drogba. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Donatoni. And it's Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Short changes him with that pass. That's good running with the ball. Messi. Neymar. And it's Yaya Toure. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. This looks promising. And here's Mbappe. Well, they've got it again. Strong running down that left flank. Messi. Oh, well played, well played. Well played for Conte. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Yaya Toure. And it's Yaya Toure. And this is Neymar. Neymar! And that's a good finish. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
The two coaches
Mbappe.
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Dembele.
Bangladesh
Number
leading
20.
now.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Liverpool really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a little off target. It's Van Basten!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Liverpool can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi. Oh, super find. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. Dani Olmo wins the duel this time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Knocks it out wide. Well timed, excellent interception. Pinged towards the front line. Vieira. They knocked and knocked, but there is time for no more. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see.
And we come to you now with a quick...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy. Vinicius Jr. in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. He's going for goal! Boy, he struck that clean. Now it's Cantona. Looking to play him in. Well, played right. Oh, he's all alone. Takes a shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. And it's Yaya Toure. Played into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for a runner. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, good ball. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Nicely weighted ball. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. There's the header! And there's a goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of...
And the finish! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Dani Olmo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. And here's Vieira. Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot a goal! It's a goal! And again they hit the front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Yaya Toure. Still very early doors. Takes a shot. Oh, it's a vicious effort. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. He's shifting through the gears here. He is through here. Neymar play. Oh, good effort. And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pops him off it and wins back the ball. And here's Cantona. Shoots! And it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
Oh, great leap! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Robertson gathers from the goal kick. Threads one in. Dani Olmo looking for the run. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Liverpool are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Cantona. Robertson cuts it out. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Vinicius Junior stood his ground strongly.
Two
Drogba.
added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Oh, really well played.
Good ball, good take. Great chance! He's got a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Desai gets across. That's the end of the first 45. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway.
Please
We'll be
turn
back
your
with
attention
the second
to the
half
screen for
very soon.
information provided by the local police.
Away we go again.
Liverpool really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Can he finish? Oh, terrific save.
Liverpool certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Robertson. Mbappe! He's got Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. Now it's Raul. He can run onto that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the shot! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Drogba, oh, shooting chance! And he's stuck it away! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now, can they get him away? Not the most accurate pass. That's been cut out, well played. He won't be happy with that one. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Raul. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Looking for options for movement. Quality ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Mbappe, can he spark a counter here? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Dani Olmo. Now it's Raul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Out towards the flank. He's a sharp little ball here. Delivery from Mbappe. Decent chance! And he's hit it too high.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Passes short and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Mbappe. Toure looking to receive it in space. Terrific effort! And he's there to belt it away. Raul. It's played through for him. And he's managed to get free. Well, that is good. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Corner number 2 then. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. And this is Drogba. Knocks it into space. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. And it's Yaya Toure. Now it's Neymar. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! It's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Pinches it off him. Just 5 minutes left. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yaya Toure. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Desai makes the interception. Chips it through. And he's taking no chances there. Mbappe, and he's being shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Cafu, can he get onto this? Oh, nicely intercepted. That's that, the end. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
And a quick reminder today,
The end of the game.
make sure to put
Reflections?
in the bins
Yeah, well,
provided.
I've been on the losing
Thank you
side
for
in
your
games like
cooperation.
this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs, and you better be prepared for what's coming.
Well, terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pass somewhat off target, and it's Bellingham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's picked out the run. He's found a way through. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Bellingham. Now the cross. Yaya Toure, looking for the run. Mbappe, crossed into the box, punched away. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! That is wonderful from Rijkaard! A finish right from the top draw. And we have liftoff. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Bellingham. He is through here. Bellingham shoots! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Well spotted.
Seedorf. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Played out towards the right wing. Pepe calmly anticipates. Ibrahimovic thinks about the shot. Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And that's going to be a booking. Knocks it into space. Cross into the box. Liverpool very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Robertson concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Azar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And they're back on the ball again. Thiago, Bale, it's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Bellingham. Well timed, excellent interception. Hazard. Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Oh, well played, well played. That has not gone well. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's going wide left.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's got away. Can he finish? He doesn't look too happy with that.
Hazard really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Dembele. Nedved.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Van der Sar comes out and deals with it. Alexander-Arnold was in no mood for any of that. Oh, that's delightful. Another throw-in. Alexander-Arnold wins the duel this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, it's Dembele. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Lofted in. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Dembele. And this is Drogba.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro, quality ball. Pepe cuts it out. Marcelo.
Pretty robust defending.
And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And now
Liverpool up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Celebrating their birthdays today.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Liverpool just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. So we're underway for the second half. Liverpool currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's found a way past, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! In he goes again. It's in. Germany are all square. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Played in by Robertson. And that should get the job done. Taken back almost at once. And here's Dembele. Can he get it through?
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, just skips past his man. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Mbappe with a beautifully timed run.
Well, sometimes you can see it coming a mile off, yet because of the timing of both the run and the pass, it can be hard to stop. Always next time. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
And that's a good finish. And they get themselves in front. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Liverpool have their lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Bale.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again. Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale is offering a right smile there.
Germany with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Thiago. Bale gets flagged offside. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Distributed tidily. Bale. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Short changes him with that pass. It's a really well-measured ball. Bale picks it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous.
Germany really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Seedorf demonstrating his defensive quality there. Thiago. Oh, good spread. Bale gets into a good position. Now it's Yaya Toure. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf aims beyond the defence. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 15, Dembele. Number 11,
He's hit it long, but astray.
Number 42, Toure. Coming on the field, number 10, Van Basten. Number 6,
And it's
Yolo.
Bellingham.
Number 14,
And here's Van
Rashford.
Basten.
Number 5, Vieira.
Liverpool really
Substitution.
wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
He has found the way through. All hands on deck for this one. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira receives it in a good position. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's shifting through the gears here. He has found a way through. Hazard. And the number on the board is 3. And that will be it. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe.
Chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's gone for goal! And it's Robertson. Threads one in. Yaya Toure is wide and looking to get onto this. Terrific effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Looking for a runner. Mbappe elects to cross. A corner it is then. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Mbappe, Drogba. And Yaya Toure! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bellingham. Dembele. Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both...
Drogba!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries from a long way out. That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gullit can get it clear. And this is Yaya Toure. He's going for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Liverpool get their 4th corner. Well, there's the clearance. Liverpool have... Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Mbappe. Looking to play him in. He's shifting through the gears here. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe, he's come in hard.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
And a chance! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Number 10, Ronaldinho.
Manchester United penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
He's having a pop! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. And he's there to clear it. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's a little loose. He's on it, can he get away? The corner count is rising, that's 6. Who's going to be first to this? Cleared away. Might be danger here. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Gerrard, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dembele. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. No, he's not getting his way this time.
3 minutes added time.
Mbappe. Robertson, Yaya Toure, Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And for the first half, that is that. No shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now
Liverpool unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And it's Yaya Toure. Gullit going forward. Ronaldinho in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he shoots! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Thuram. Can he finish? No, he got that all wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Alexander-Arnold. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Looking for options for movement, and he's found a way past. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
He has found the way through. Great chance! Bellingham plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Drogba. Liverpool still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He is through here! Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Dembele. He slings it in. And he's there to deal with it. It's a lucky seventh corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Mbappe, shot a goal! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Dembele. Now it's Yaya Toure. That is good strength. That pass has been well intercepted. Look at the space here! He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's managed to get free. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Bellingham. Foot in. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
No, that's been intercepted. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Bellingham. Crosses it. Oh, good climb! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Chooses to go crossfield. And here's Drogba. Liverpool are running out of time and out of options.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Drogba.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
That's the keeper's ball. Van Dijk. Aimed beyond the defence.
There will be one
Flings
minute
it
added
across.
time.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So we have
Number
movement
6,
on both benches.
Makalele. Number 17, Gerrard.
Yaya
Number
Toure.
10, Ronaldinho.
Rashford. The end time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Car parked outside the stadium gate.
Thoughts on what we've just
Kindly
seen?
remove it,
Yeah,
as
well,
it is about
I've been
to be
on the
given
losing
away.
side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch
match.
are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Alexander-Arnold. The ball goes in. Drogba! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van Dijk. And it's Dembele. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just eases him off the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham. Quarter of an hour played. Drogba. Liverpool have had plenty of possession, but few, if any... And Yaya Toure! Brilliant from Toure! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And we have liftoff! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
First breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Dembele's delivery. Van Dijk clears it away. Now that's well seen too. Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. And it's Dembele. Brilliantly cut out.
Brazil definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Yaya Toure, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And if you have just joined us, still just 1 goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. And here's the chance to counter. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent...
Vinicius Junior! And he hits the net! Brazil are back in business! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. And here's Drogba. And Yaya Toure! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And that is headed for the middle. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Liverpool with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, it's come loose. And for a moment, time stood still. Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. Aubameyang. Vinicius Junior! Goal, Brazil! And the comeback is complete.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Brazil have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or...
And a header! Oh, crossbar!
There will be 1 minute
Somewhat off
time.
target. Dembele is the distributor-in-chief, always look... And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to...
It's Ronaldinho! And no mistake. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood.
Vinicius Junior! Oh, what has happened here? Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Yaya Toure threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe might just make this. Well, that has not gone well. Takes on his marker.
That's good play from him.
Aimed beyond the defence. Messi. Aubameyang. Now there's a fine ball. And he's cut it out. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And this is Yaya Toure. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Pinches it off him. Pirlo. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked. Aubameyang. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And it's Robertson. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for options for movement. Driving forward. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now this could be a chance. Oh, good-looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Spread to the right. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And here's Ronaldinho. He is through here. Oh, nice touch. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe gets into a good position. Mbappe. Quick look, then plays it in. And he's taking no chances there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's had it taken off him. Tries to cross. And that has been cleared. Pirlo, not the most accurate pass. Aubameyang is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. To Messi. And there's green grass ahead of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pirlo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's been shifted off it. And that is as far as it goes. Liverpool played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please report to the